This pick a card reading is for anyone whose birthday is this month. This is your general candle reading. So far, I will put it as a text box right here, whether or not what message it is, sorry, and you can take it if it resonates and leave it if it doesn't, but I will update you in the video what the message for the general candle reading was. Now let's go on to your piles. We have pile 1 with Brave. We have pile 2 with Halcyon. And we have pile 3 with Hope. Feel free to take your time and pause the video to choose your pile, and I'll see you there. Hi, pile 1. If you chose this bookmark that says Brave with these flowers, this is your reading. Let's just put it to the side there. And yeah, let's move on. Alright. So the questions we're going to be asking for your birthday collective is going to be what's coming in and what's coming true for you. So let's get into your tarot. What's coming in for pile 1? What's coming in for pile 1? Oh, sorry. The dice as well. Okay, let's see. What's coming in for pile 1? The Sun. We have Sagittarius. And we have the 12th house. You could be freeing yourself from something that then later on is maybe you're leaving a job that really held you down from showing your real identity, your real self-image, and you weren't able to express yourself as well. But with this new job, you're moving on into freedom, onto a place where you can express your dreams, what you wanted to really do this whole time. And you might also just be traveling. Maybe you could be doing a traveling work. But this new era of your life is more of freeing yourself and moving on to something that lets you express yourself. But let's see what is coming in for pile 1. What's coming in for pile 1? We have the Emperor, success. You're ruling something. Maybe you're going into a higher position. You're ruling something. You're finding success and stability. You're victorious. This might be leaving an old job, but then going into a new one that serves your higher purpose. That internally lets you help people. Lets you share what your knowledge is, or maybe share your finances, or maybe share your opinion on something. But whatever this new thing is that's coming in is something that lets you express yourself in your higher calling, which is helping people and being successful at it. You could be a healer, you could be a therapist, you could be someone who's a nurse. Maybe you're moving on to a higher position, or maybe seeking higher education. Especially with therapists, you could be seeking a higher education, since therapists need to go to lengthy schooling for that. But it lets you express yourself. Maybe you help people free themselves from old self-identities and how they view themselves onto a new and more optimistic self-expression. You could be sharing your wisdom. Something that's coming in is just straight up abundance. 10 of Cups. You could be showing people how exactly to heal and move on to better and seek that end of the rainbow thing. Cloud? Pot of gold? I don't know. I'm getting a strong healing energy here. You're helping someone. Something that's coming in is you're just having the opportunity to be able to help people. Maybe mentally or just intuitively. But let's see. The Ace of Swords. Yeah, something mentally. Maybe seeking clarity. Maybe letting someone understand their situation. So yeah, therapist, a counselor. Maybe 12. 12 is seeing how their subconscious affects their physical life and their mentality or mental issues. You could just be counseling people, or maybe it could even be some sort of teacher who really seeks and helps children who need the help that they need. But you're letting these, whoever you're helping, you're becoming successful at it, and you're letting them seek mental clarity and letting them what's coming in for you seems to be an opportunity to help people, an opportunity for you to, this could be a new job that really creates a nice self-expression for you, something that gives you opportunity to heal people, give them a sense of clarity, closure even. This could be a relationship therapist. This could be just anything that helps people see closure or see mental clarity, or just even see how their subconsciousness could affect their mentality, or yeah, be able to go through tough situations, how to see the light at the end of the tunnel through chaos. You're going to be very successful. Abundance and success comes for you. But you're moving in toward the direction. You could be a spiritual person. This could be you're intuitively healing people. Again, with the 9 is peeking out at me. Intuition with the 7. 9 with seeking closure. 3, helping people, community. 6, again with the community. 5, going through the risks and changes. Closure and wholeness and stability. Alright, let's do one more dice roll before I continue on with the tarot. What is coming in for pile 1 besides the opportunity to help people? 6, healing again, service, community, communication with people. It's an intense emotions. This could just be what kind of person you are. You help people express themselves, better their self-image, heal their self-image. You could be healing how they view themselves. You could be using how they view themselves. What's coming in is just seeming to be an opportunity for you to express how you heal people. For you to express your intuition and helping people. This is such a helpful and giving pile. I get nothing but love here. Even through times of chaos, you're going to be there to guide people into a very optimistic path and clear out their emotions and clear out their head and clarity, and find them clarity through closure and letting them see what the bigger picture is, or how to go through steps to clearing out through the chaos. But let's continue on to the second part of your reading, or just even more questions. We're going to be going on into even more questions onto what's coming in. And let me clear out this section and I'll come back. Hello Pile 1, I am back. Let's go on into further what is coming for you. And I wanted to do this even lengthier for maybe than the others. It might be lengthier than the others, but this is because it seems that on your birthday you're just going to be given the opportunity to heal people and give more to people, and that could be very well what type of person you are. And I mean, you're impressive, but I do want to see even more into yourself. What can you do for yourself? What's coming in for you? So let's see what's coming in for specifically you. 7. Okay, we have Jupiter. We have the 7th house. And then we have Pisces. I feel the sense that you're going to have very significant relationships in your life coming in on your birthday. What's coming in is more of a relationships that are going to be very in-depth and healing for you. They're going to be more on a spiritual connection level. It's going to be very abundant. They might even provide you even more abundance in yourself. You could be just a people person, because it seems like even more people are coming in, but this time they're signifying relationships and letting you see a more abundant side of yourself. Kind of how you're letting others see the bigger picture. You're kind of getting other people who come in and show you the bigger picture on yourself. But now that we're done with the second part, which is what's coming in, it did let me see more insight, and it let me clarify that you are just a people person. And we are going to go into your third part of the reading for you, which is what's coming true for you. What's coming true for Pile 1? Any wishes that are coming true for Pile 1? What's coming true? We have the 9 of Pentacles with abundance. You're going to be able to care for yourself in an even more abundant way, where you're going to be able to take care of yourself in a more like luxurious way. Maybe you're going to be able to buy beautiful fabrics with what you're coming in with. I also see you being surrounded by people who love you and let you take this time for yourself. So knowing that you're a people person, what's coming true is people and things around you and opportunities around you let you have time for yourself as well. So you might be making wishes as, oh, I wish that I had people around me who understood that I need time away from work, and I need time away from trying to heal people and trying to give them closure, and I need that time for myself. We have the Three of Swords. We have the Seven of Wands. Sorry, a card fell out. Okay. We have the Ten of Cups. Now right here with the Nine of Pentacles with Three of Swords, I do see that time of you have time for yourself. You might have been wishing for time, alone time, or people who understood that your work needs to be separated from your life and you can't just be healing and giving advice to everybody. And with the Seven of Wands, with the Ten of Cups, it kind of gives that vibe as well. Your self-time is different than your work life. Because in your work life, it kind of gives that energy of you're combating all these bad energies, you're trying to give people closure, you're trying to heal their bad energies, you're trying to cleanse those energies back. And then on your self-time, you should be able to have that me time, that alone time, that closure for yourself to rejuvenate yourself, to persevere so you can continue combating these challenges for others. You're a very strong person, a very brave one. I never really used the thing, but I don't know. Anyway, Queen of Pentacles, time to nurture yourself. After what is said and done at work, you're going to be able to nurture your own opportunities, your own financial prospects. Then we have the Seven of Swords. It just feels that you have so many bad energies around you, considering you have to combat them all the time. And it seems like since you're taking on all this workload for yourself, you're also having that time for yourself to be successful. You're successfully closing chapters in people's lives where they're facing trickery, where they're facing deceit. So this could be relationship counseling, or maybe just this could be specific, but maybe counseling divorced wives or counseling divorced husbands who face cheating. And it could be for any gender, any characterization, but any story, any kind of situation. Sorry, not characterization. I was missing the S in that. But anyway, Seven of Swords with the Ten of Pentacles. Kind of seems like it's in sections. Nine of Wands with the Queen of Pentacles. And it gives that continuous energy that at work you're combating, you're taking all these responsibilities, but what's coming true is that you get to have that success and home time for yourself. Again, right here, you're persevering through combating these challenges and staying strong, and then at home you get to rejuvenate yourself again. You get to take care of yourself at work, but also get to take care of yourself and separate your work and home balance. And it continues on and on. But let's get your dice before we continue. And this is going to wrap up your reading of what's coming in for your birthday and what's coming true. What's coming true? A transformation with Pluto. Transformation with Pluto. Cancer with emotions and intensity. And the 11th house. Connections. Yeah. Connections. You're going to have intense connections with people who are able to handle your work and home life balance. So maybe in the past you would have people who would want you to heal them too. You would want them to pay attention to them too and focus all your energy on combating their challenges as well as yours. But then now you're kind of manifesting these relationships that understand that your work is different from your life. You should be able to take care of yourself when you're home, and you should be able to combat those challenges for other people when you're at work. But that's what all I'm getting for you, pile 1. I hope you enjoy this, and I hope you enjoy your birthday. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye. Hi, pile 2. Welcome to your birthday reading. This is your pile if you chose the Halcyon card with the blue flowers. Let's put it to the side here. And this pick a card reading, we're going to be doing what's coming in for you, and then in the second part we're going to do what's coming true for you. So yeah, let's continue. Sorry, I was checking how much time there is, so if I like yelled at your ear, I'm sorry. But let's see. What's coming in for pile 2? What's coming in for pile 2? We have Taurus. We have, I believe, Uranus. And we have the 6th house. What's coming in for pile 2? You're taking a risk at stability, so maybe you're pursuing a job or an interest that's kind of risky, but you do believe that you're going to find stability within that, that you're going to find stable grounding. And with the 6, I don't really feel that drawn to the 6, but it does seem like it's a service. You might be providing like a real estate service, and that is kind of risky to do real estate because you only earn money based on how much you sell. And that is a very huge risk. But you can also find stability within yourself and within finances if you do well, if you do really take it on. But let's see what's coming in for pile 2. What's coming in for you for your birthday? What's coming in for pile 2's birthday? The candle has already ran out, so I'll do a message at the very beginning of where it is, and you probably already saw it. Take it if it resonated, leave it if it didn't. And let's see. Pile 2, what is coming for their birthday? You have Page of Pentacles, a new opportunity. This could be a very risky opportunity. Maybe it's a chance to change jobs, and that could be very risky considering you're going to be changing environment. Maybe it's going farther for a university. Maybe it's going farther for a college. Maybe just any like situation that's risky, but the opportunity presented itself to you, and it could lead to stability. That's why I'm also believing that it is a job. Now we have the 6 of Cups, which is something in the past that came up. Nostalgia. You're kind of facing an opportunity that maybe presented itself in the past, and now you're able to take it up again. Let's see. What's coming in for Pile 2's birthday? Pile 2's birthday. The 5 of Wands. This could be a very competitive field, a competitive task, or maybe just a lot of internal things are going to happen during you not taking action. But I do believe you are taking action with the Fool. You are trusting in the situation. You're trusting whatever is happening is going to be stable for you. That you're going to take action on these whether or not it's competitive. What is this opportunity? What is this opportunity? I want to know that first. What is this opportunity for pile 2 that's coming in? That came back. For some of you, this could be new. Something you succeeded at before already. Something that people want. So it is very competitive. But you're going to succeed in it. So that's why I always feel that little inkling of maybe you already succeeded at it before. We have the Ace of Cups. Reflection. This could be meaning that you're going into something of the arts. Music. Singer, playing instruments, playing in a band, doing art, being an artist, maybe starting a small business for art. That's why it could be competitive. A lot of people want to be artists, and there's a very competitive and kind of saturated, but if you're doing well, it's going to outlive the competition. You really want this though. Whatever it is, you really want it. You really want to pursue it, and I believe you're going to be successful in it. Because if you really desire this and you're really acting on this, it will come in. But let's see, what is this? What opportunity is this for pile 2? 3, early education. You could be going to school for it, and to get into the school, it is very competitive. We have Scorpio. I don't know if it's focusing. Scorpio? Hopefully it focused. If it didn't, it's Scorpio. Then we have the 3rd house, which is all about communication and early education. I always kind of take it into early education type of vibes. And then we have, I believe, Neptune. This is something you desire. This is your dream. This is something that you believe is going to transform your life into a stable one. I'm getting the sense that for some of you, you might be pursuing higher education, but instead you want to go for this dream that doesn't really need that much education. Or maybe early on in your school life, you wanted to do this. I'm getting a strong sense of energy on that. Maybe you've just wanted this all along. What is it that pile 2 desires? Maybe we can get a general career, but I do believe it's in the arts or something saturated, something competitive. Not saturated. Saturated feels like such a word that could put you down to not doing it, but if you desire it, you desire it. And if you're gonna act on it, and if you're going to make sure you succeed, then why not do it? But here you go. But I'm also not going to support not having a stable foundation first, and I am in no means a professional. Please take it up with a professional with your finances and any of that sort. What is it that pile 2 is pursuing? You already have it at your will, and I feel like the things that are on here kind of reminds me of arts, kind of reminds me of like you have paintbrushes with you, you have the blank canvas. Justice again with the floating. You could be pursuing law. For some of you, this could be art and something spiritual, more feminine, more intuitive. For others, this could be more law, more order, more maybe police officer. And that's why the Taurus came up earlier. It could be like trying to find structure and order between, I guess, civilians and citizens. But let's go into more in depth. Disregarding this, let's go into again what's coming in for pile 2's birthday. What's coming in? 5 of Pentacles. You might struggle at first. This could be a very intuitive, maybe like a struggling artist type of thing. But obviously I don't mean that as in you're going to struggle. I just feel a sense of this is a job that you could struggle at. In the sense of like real estate, you can only earn funding if you make commissions. And again, with artists, you would only be able to make money if you set it on yourself. Sorry, I was looking at my candle. But temperance, it could be a healing job, could be something in spirituality. But there is the sense of foundation that this could be a struggling job. So maybe others around you are like, you're gonna struggle, or this isn't that stable, it's not very secure. But you really want this in your heart. You really want to make this choice of pursuing it. You believe in your heart that this is what you want to do. And this is what is going to put you in harmony. It could be a service with people. So again, law. It could be art where you're selling art to others. Maybe doing art for businesses. But let's continue on to your second part of your reading. And I'll clear this out, and yeah, let's move on to the second part. Welcome pile 1. Welcome pile 2. I think it was just because one of your cards kind of like the spirituality sense resonated with pile 1. Kind of reminded me of that. Feel free to go to it if you like, if you feel drawn to it, and otherwise don't go to it if you don't feel called to. But let's continue on with your second part of your reading, which is what is coming true. Any of your wishes that are coming true. So let's start off with the dice. We have Cancer with emotion. I do not know if it's focusing. We have Mercury. And we have the 7th house. You might be communicating with someone who has a significant relationship with you. I'm getting the sense that maybe because you had this kind of like unstable job that you want to pursue, I'm kind of getting the sense that maybe you're talking about with your parents, your guardians, or people who have a significant relationship with you around you, and you're kind of communicating and setting on that you're intense about this desire of wanting to do this. Like you want to do it, and so you're communicating with this relationship or with whoever it is. It's just a significant one that you're going to communicate this with them. But let's get some more guidance. What's coming true for pile 2? What's coming true? And then we'll address this situation later. What's coming true for pile 2? We have the King of Swords. Yes, telling someone, saying the truth about a situation. Maybe you were lying about wanting to do this career at all, or maybe you were downplaying it, but now you're telling someone the truth, telling an authority figure, or someone older than you, someone more mature, or just a relationship close to you, that you're going to pursue this. 3 of Cups. It could be family matters. It could be someone in your family. It could be a cousin. I don't know why I thought cousin, but I kept thinking cousin, or a friend. And I'm feeling that maybe your wish of telling them is coming true, and it's kind of communicating to you that maybe that person is just going to end up supporting you in your endeavors and whatever you're pursuing. Or even if they don't agree with the situation still, you're kind of coming out with this closure that, okay, now I know they fully aren't going to support me, but that I'm still going to come out on top, and that I'm still going to have the ability myself to do this. I'm getting the sense that maybe they didn't fully agree. For some of you, they could have accepted the situation. For others, it seems that they didn't. For a whole of you, I feel that they didn't, but that you still come out with closure, that you are still capable of doing this yourself. Maybe a relationship would be the one that supports you. So maybe your partner supports you, maybe your family doesn't. And whatever this is, could be the other way around, could be just how it resonates to you, how it applies to you. The High Priestess, again, it comes out with this intuition thing. Trusting your intuition, trusting that this is exactly what you want to do, that this is exactly what you desire, and that you're going to continue moving forward whether they do or not accept your situation. But that's what I'm getting with that. What wish is coming true? The wish to communicate with this person or people that you're going to pursue this, and whether or not, and even though the situation did end up bad or good, either way, you still choose to move forward and move on and continue helping yourself, continue supporting yourself, and knowing that you're capable of doing this anyway. But now let's get into some more tarot cards. I want to know how exactly what you're communicating. What exactly are you communicating with this person or family member or situation? Are you communicating with yourself? Are you communicating with someone else? What is Piles 2's wish coming true about this communication? The Moon. This might be just settling the support within yourself. This could be someone hidden under, maybe hidden feelings came out, and now you know that they're not going to support you, or now you know deep inside that you really are going to go through with this and you don't care what other people think, whether they agree or not. Yeah, healing, something in the past. You're moving forward whatever the situation is. This could be a relationship. Maybe you're separating from someone who doesn't believe in you. Maybe you're separating from a family that doesn't believe in you, and you're just moving on forward knowing that you're going to be able to support yourself and that your support is enough for you. That even if they disagree, it still comes in. Even if they disagree, even if the people who are saying no, you're going to keep on walking. You're going to keep on this cycle. You're going to keep on making this situation work for you and let this come true for you. And that looks like Venus to me. I don't know. But yeah, still moving on with the desire of loving what you love and moving on with it. Still continuing to pursue it. Let's ask your dice again what's coming true for you. What's coming true for pile 2? Saturn is stability, structure, routine, control. Then we have Aquarius, knowledge, learning. You might be able to pursue higher education. Maybe go to the school you wanted to. Maybe you wanted to go to art school, and that's what you needed to communicate with your partner or anyone or yourself. And then we have the 4th house, maybe removing yourself from your home and moving on to this higher education, or removing yourself from whatever this person was and moving on to learning how to build structure for yourself. But either way, I see for you that you are going to be a successful person, and either whether someone disagrees or agrees, you're going to move on and you're going to continue desiring this and dreaming of this. But that's what I'm seeing for you, pile 2. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope you success in your endeavors. And yeah, happy birthday. Take care of yourself. Bye. Hi, pile 3. Welcome to your reading. If you chose the Hope card, the bookmark with the white flowers, this is for you and your pile 3. So, sorry, I have to tell that to myself because I keep mixing up the numbers. But alright, pile 3, this is a birthday reading on what's coming in and what's coming true for you on your birthday. So let's see. What's coming in? What's coming in for pile 3? We have the moon. I feel like this is a sense of the truth. Something hidden, something in moods or feelings. Yeah, Pisces, something that's hidden. Kind of like the moon card. What's hidden under the surface, what's coming true, maybe your deeper feelings. Then we have the 9th house. This is a very spiritual group. And this is a very spiritual collective group because pile 1 was about spirituality, came in for a little bit. Spiritual stuff came out in pile 2 as well. And now pile 3, you are heavily spiritually based in this reading. What's coming in is maybe a higher intuition, a clearer sense of intuition, or maybe more work into your intuitive work or intuitive blessings. Maybe you're going to be granted with an even clearer intuition or even clearer spiritual gifts. But let's set these aside. Or maybe letting yourself meditate and see inside yourself. Now let's see what's coming in for pile 3 for their birthday. What's coming in for their birthday, pile 3? What's coming in for pile 3's birthday? We have the 5 of Swords. There's mental challenges here. Maybe doubts or fears. Doubts, fears, anxiety, worry. You feel that maybe someone is betraying you, or maybe you feel that you're betraying yourself. Maybe that everyone else is moving on but you. You got the Sun. You're kind of looking on to optimism. You're kind of looking on outward to wanting happiness and joy. Maybe addressing feelings and learning how to cope with them. Learning how to cope with your doubts and fears and learning that you are going to be successful and that there is better for you. We have Justice. This could be meaning, I don't know, I feel the sense of like some backstab was here. Maybe you learned about this, someone backstabbing you. And you're looking on for greater and you don't know how to exactly address that, and you're learning how to. Maybe it was with a contract, maybe a client betrayed you, maybe they weren't telling you the truth. Maybe you got scammed. But I feel a sense of betrayal, and I feel like my heart, I was gonna say the bad word, but my heart is like my heart dropped to the ground, I guess. But I feel the sense that my heart, like I found something out and it made my heart drop. You found like the hidden truth in a situation. You found the shadow side of a situation. Something happened. What's coming true for you, what's coming in for you on your birthday, you might have find something out about someone, a truth about a situation. And how you exactly are going to move on forward. Again, the King of Swords, truth. Saturn with structure and control and responsibility. This seems to be like a very responsible thing. So it seems something serious, like a contract. It could be a friendship contract. It could be just something serious and committed. A work contract. A deal with a scammer. It was something else. You found something and you don't know how to move on forward right now. You're learning how to move forward on. So maybe what's coming in for your birthday is kind of like a betrayal. You're kind of finding the situation out. What's coming in for pile 3? But I feel the sense that maybe you find the truth out before your birthday, and then on your birthday you're moving on forward. You're going to learn how to move forward and how to deal with these emotions that you feel of betrayal and such. Yeah, learning and moving on forward to healing. Learning how to empty out this cup of this connection, and then moving on forward onto a better cup. Wow, my heart is like pulsing. I feel like my heart is dropping right now. Like, wow, why? Like, wow, okay, what's coming in? What exactly are they finding the truth about? What is the situation? You could have already found the truth out at this time, and then now through your birthday what's coming in is this sense of clarity and the sense of moving forward. Let's see, what's the situation? What did you find out? Maybe a long distance friend? Maybe you were asking for a service? It's so creepy. I don't know why, but it's like coming out to me, and I feel this sense of like my heart's dropping. It feels like you found out someone was manipulating you the whole time. It's like really strongly that someone's going to betray you. You found out someone was betraying you. Kind of a, oh, that's why. Then you found out, the opportunity came out that you found out. It kind of dangled in your face, and then now you're kind of knowing and trying to move on forward from it. Trying to turn your back away from that scam or from that betrayal. Trying to move on and look to the other side, to infinite possibilities. Right, what's the situation that pile 3 is going to go through? What's coming in? Second house, it could be dealing with material possession, money. It was a hidden truth. It was a risk, it was a change. It could have been that something risky. It was kind of something, it is betrayal. It was something risky. It was kind of something dangerous that they lied to you about, and then you found out later. But let's see. Let's see. What's coming in for pile 3 on their birthday? What's coming in? Is it the betrayal is going to happen then, or is it going to be the clear sense of moving forward? Trusting your intuition, trusting that you are going to be okay. I feel that maybe you found out, and then on your birthday you're going to be okay with the situation. You're going to settle with the feelings. You're going to feel better about it. And you're going to trust that, yeah, you're going to hard work. You're going to work harder. Maybe someone took away money from you, and now you're moving on, and you're going to trust that you'll be okay in the future. Okay, not taking that. Sorry, I don't take any like reversals or any things that pop out, because I always feel the sense that maybe it's just because I'm a bad shuffler, so I don't trust my shuffling. This could have been a relationship. Someone backstabbed you. So it was just something like serious. It was something serious. And if it was money, it was serious. They got you out of some money. And maybe now that you're on your birthday, you're going to finally separate from the situation, know how to move forward, and trust that you'll be okay. Wow, my heart aches for you. I feel like crying. I feel like I got betrayed. Like, how dare you? But that's what I'm seeing for you. Let's get your final rep of this part, and let's move on to your second part later. Fourth, it could have been a feminine energy. I'm like shaking. I feel like, damn, I'm scared. Okay, anyway, with moon, it was a hidden truth about this. It was maybe they were giving you a false sense of security. and instead they were lying about it and it wasn't a secure situation at all. Wow, screw that person. They're hurting my feelings and I'm not even there. Okay. Let's move on to your second part of your reading, because now we established that you were probably finding out the truth about it already, and then on your birthday you're going to have a clearer sense of moving forward. So let's see. Let me clear out the table and then I'll move on. I mean, my heart breaks for you, pile 3. Whatever the situation was, it was deep. It was a real betrayal, because I am still shaking and I actually had like tears come down my eyes because, wow, my heart breaks for you. Whatever this was, it must have really hurt or something. This situation was just messed up, I guess. But anyways, not I guess, it was really messed up. But anyway, if you hear my voice shaking, it's because I'm still not recovered from the crying. But anyway, what's coming true for you? What's coming true for your birthday? What's coming true for pile 3? I won't touch that one until it settles. But then we have Leo, initiative, a new start, I feel. Then the 8th house, which is all about taboos and inheritance. And then the moon. I was getting this feeling of maybe this is a spiritual side. Maybe you're turning to spirituality to learn about it, so you can find closure in what you went through. You could be really taking the initiative to look inside yourself and really see how this exactly affected you. Maybe you're taking the initiative to learn about these feelings. But let's see what's coming true for pile 3. What's coming true for pile 3? What's coming true for pile 3? We have the 10 of Swords. I'm sorry that I keep going to like the energy that you did feel, but it's heavy energy that is coming in. Heavy. I mean, I felt like crying, and I did cry a little, but I hope you feel better about the situation. 4 of Swords. What might be coming in is maybe the time for yourself to really reflect on the situation. Really see how this... I'm shaking. I'm sorry. I feel like I'm making this about me. This is about you. I'm sorry you felt this way. But what's coming true is time for you to reflect and be able to find stability and clarity. You're going to be able to come true with closure. You're going to really find mental clarity. You're going to... I mean, swords. A lot of clarity. You could be reaching out to someone, maybe a therapist, someone who is going to help you seek this out and let you work on this. Or this could just be you seeking your inner self. This just feeling of wanting better for yourself, working hard on yourself, working hard on how exactly this made you feel, and you're going to persevere. Your wish is coming true that you're going to feel better about the situation. You would be able to persevere through the situation, and that it no longer is going to affect you. It's no longer going to cause you distress. You're going to be able to turn your back and know that it's in the past. It's no longer going to be there. Obviously, it is a journey. It is going to at least affect you in some way, but it won't affect you as much as it did here with the 10 of Swords. You're going to be very vocal about this. The moon turns into the sun. You're going to express yourself even more better, even more... I was gonna say expressively, but like with self-expression, you're going to really show and find harmony, because you're speaking this out. You're manifesting new love, or you're manifesting new love for yourself, a new partner, a new love in any case. And I mean, my heart breaks for you. This was a serious situation, and I just want to see what wish is coming true here with the Page of Wands and the Lovers. Is this self-love? For some of you, this could be self-love. For some of you, this could be new love coming in. Maybe, yeah, it's a 50-50. It's kind of a balance of both. Maybe who hurt you was your partner. But you're going to be able to churn between the balance and find something else. Find a new opportunity. It's going to be a slow journey. It's going to be a journey and altogether of getting out of this Ten of Swords energy into this King of Wands. Into a good King of Wands, into a good energy where you want to take initiative, where you want to take yourself as a boss into creating new opportunities for yourself. Now let's see. Is their wish coming true on their birthday, or is it coming afterwards? Coming true on their birthday or afterwards? Ten of Swords. There's still a lot of anxiety here. But let's see. You could still very much feel anxiety, but you're going to learn and it's going to get better. You're going to be able to find clarity. You're going to be able to learn and take that new knowledge into action. You would still probably feel grief and loss about it though. I mean, it's a journey. You're going to always feel some loss about it, but then there's some sort of mix. It's a balance between a mix of acceptance and wanting to recover. And then any final messages? I kind of want to get any messages for you, because I mean, this is so heavy. I want to get some guidance from Spirit on a message for you. And a card fell. Again, this is why I don't take the ones that come out, because I'm such a bad shuffler. But let's get you any final messages, and then we'll move on to the dice and wrap this up. Temperance. You're going to heal. You're going to find a balance. Because, of course, you should feel angry about the situation. You rightfully can feel betrayed, and you rightfully can feel upset about the situation, but then again, you can find that acceptance and you can find that self-love again. You can find a new opportunity to self-love. You're going to turn into this young energy of being sweet, into this mature energy of both balances, of both feeling upset about the situation, but knowing you can move on forward, knowing you can receive good energy and better energy, but knowing that there is still balance in it. And now let's move on to your dice. Let's see any other final messages. Yeah, you're going to find yourself again. You're going to find a deeper connection with yourself again. Oh, whoops. I saw the sun, though. Where is it? Self, you're going to be able to express yourself in a new way. Sorry, my voice is shaking. Now I'm just thinking it's the caffeine and the emotions that I was going through. But anyway, let's get what's coming true for you with the dice. What's coming true? South Node. You're going to be able to leave this in the past. You're going to be able to leave this in the past, start a new beginning, start a new era of self-expression and a connection within yourself that's deeper, on a deeper level, because you went through this with yourself. So now you're going to be able to move on with yourself by your side. I mean, I hope you feel better about this situation. I hope this journey goes well for you, and I hope success in your endeavors. Happy birthday. Take care. Bye.